Hey, what's up? My name is Chris Lassiter. I'm here on the campus of Moody Bible Institute for the 2013 Legacy Conference. Yeah, I've been a Christian hip hop fan for as long as I can remember, and I think the music has grown to the point where one day I knew it would have to go beyond just music. Like, you look at just years and years and years as the quality improved and the influence of the music improved, and then you have all these people that the music reached, and you knew there would have to be follow-up materials. Now, what do you do as far as terms of discipleship of people within hip-hop culture? And I was really excited when I started to see people who started to have hearts not just to write like hip-hop lyrics, but also to write like books and materials and other things that would help influence people in the culture. And having a writing background by myself, when I saw some of those materials, I was thinking like, hey, I would like to do that as well. It would be really awesome if I could use my writing background to try to just produce some materials that would help disciple people with inside of hip-hop culture. And so, long story short, I was here last year. I had a book proposal with me here at Moody, and I gave it to Moody, and they took a look at the manuscript and they said, hey, we'll work with you. And this year, right before the conference, my book came out, so I'm really excited. Why did I write the book? Well, I've worked in kind of like campus high school youth ministry for a long time, and in some juvenile prison settings where you get a chance to work with the same group of kids a lot. And there's actually like a process you can go through to help understand the gospel. I thought it'd be really neat to try to write that out and make it a resource for other people who do the exact same thing, in a way where if you're meeting with the same group of people over and over again, like help them process the gospel. And it is a little heavy on doctrine, but I wanted to write it in a warm way, not where it was cold, that type of thing. And so I'm hoping that people will get a lot out of it. It'll point them to Jesus, but it's also written in a warm conversational way where it's not hard or agonizing to read. So I'm praying as I sit down to write the book, and I'm asking the Lord to help me. And I have maybe like 3 different pictures, like physical pictures of people in mind as I write the book. And every time that I try to write something, I want to make sure, am I writing it in a way that these 3 groups of people would understand it? So one's just a friend, a peer of mine that's totally immersed in hip-hop culture and lives in my neighborhood. And then another person was just one of the kids that I work with in Young Life who's younger. I also had a person with a non-hip-hop background. I didn't want the book to be so hip-hop heavy that like a lame person couldn't read it up who didn't have some type of connection to hip-hop culture and not be able to understand it. But I still wanted to write it in a way that was very sensitive to people within hip-hop culture, but that it was also able to be read by a wider span, even outside of hip-hop culture. So my prayer is that lots of people would be able to enjoy the book, that if you know a kid who's fascinated with hip-hop, this would be a great resource to give to them. But you don't have to be in hip-hop to get something from